He's never trained for any fight in his career. Please welcome the challenger from Accra, Ghana, now fighting out of the Bronx, New York, Joshua Clottey.
First of all, I want to thank Mr. Bobaro for this big opportunity, Mr. Tad, and the whole Top Rank crew. I want to thank Mr. Taffet, the HBO pay-per-view, and I want to thank Mr. Jerry Jones for this big opportunity. Major Clottey is fighting for the first time at the stadium, Cowboys Stadium. It's a good thing, and I want to thank the WBO president. He's always on my side. He rated me, he gave me many couple of chances. I really want to thank him. And I want to thank Manny Pacquiao for this big opportunity that he's giving me. And I want to thank Mr. Frederic for this opportunity, because if Frederic said no, then the fight is not going to happen. So I really want to thank all of them for this opportunity. You know, I have trained hard and harder for this fight. I have done everything. And I want to text Manny Pacquiao the way it is. I know he's a very good fighter, best fighter in the world. I want to see what he can do. I never cracked before. Nobody have ever beat me. I never feel nobody punches. I want to see if he's going to go there and let me feel his punches. And no matter what is going to happen in the ring, I still have a respect for him, because I really like him. He's a nice man. But this is a business time for us to do and make the crowd happy. So this is what I'm going to tell you. Good luck to Manny Pacquiao and good luck to me in the ring on Saturday. Thank you very much.
Now that's a terrific speech. That really is. And that epitomizes these two athletes. They're athletes. They respect each other. They talk well of each other. And they are what this sport represents. Some people say it's the trash-talking guy that attracts the attention. I say it's the trash-talking guy that kills the sport. It's athletes who people respect that will carry this sport. And the story of Manny Pacquiao is a story that's now familiar to all of us. Leaving his home in General Santos, the Philippines, as a young boy, living on the streets of Manila selling candy, fighting for purses as high sometimes, not as low as $1, fighting his way out of obscurity, coming over to the United States to ply his trade, advancing in boxing, generally against bigger guys and bigger odds all the time, defeating Oscar De La Hoya and Ricky Hatton and Miguel Cotto, and becoming recognizable, the most popular and best fighter in the world. What a great story. But an even greater story is he hasn't lost his humanity. He is as concerned with the people of his own country left behind, the people who are victims of typhoons, the people who are victim of poverty, the people who are victim of the corruption that sometimes exists in his country. Therefore, after this fight, he will go back to the Philippines to prepare to run for office, for Congress. And I hope that this is the last pre-fight press conference when I will introduce him as plain old Manny Pacquiao, and the next time at a pre-fight press conference, I'll say the Honorable, the Congressman, Manny Pacquiao. Ladies and gentlemen, the welterweight champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.
Thank you, Bob. And first, I'd like to thank everybody for being here, and also I want to thank God for good health and strength that He gave us to every day. And I want to thank HBO Pay-Per-View and Top Rank Promotion, and of course, the man behind this event who make the fight happen here in Dallas, Mr. Jones, Jerry Jones. Without him, the fight is not going to be happening here. So thank you, and of course to all the media and press. Without you guys, we're not here. And I like this, I like this boxing match because both camp, both side, no trash talk. I like this. I like no trash talk. We can be a good example to everybody who idolizing, especially me and to Joshua Clottey, and especially the children who inspired to get in boxing, enter in boxing. This is a good example for everybody. You can be a great fighter. You can be a good example to everybody all over the world in boxing fans, to all the boxing fans, that you are being a nice person, not no trash talk or whatever. It's not. This is not about acting too much. Our goal and concern is how we can give a good fight and a good show, and to entertain the people who are going to watch on Saturday. Both of us, I'm not gonna promise to prediction for this fight. I know Joshua Clottey is camp. I respect him. He's a nice person. He trained hard for this fight, and I trained hard for this fight. So we're trying our best to give a good fight and to make people happy. Especially first time I'm going to fight here in Dallas on Saturday, and I want people going to satisfied on our performance on Saturday, and I don't want them to disappoint. And thank you to all your support, and especially to my coach, my master. Thank you, master.
Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, Manny. A couple of housekeeping details before we start doing the one-on-ones. First, the undercard press conferences for the undercard fighters. We'll have Jose Luis Castillo, Alfonso Gomez, Humberto Soto, David Diaz, John Duddy, and Medina, Hector Medina, all present at 1 o'clock in the press room at the Gaylord. And on Thursday, a special treat. We have a fabulous painter who's done many Pacquiao paintings, and they're going to auction them off. All proceeds go to charity to help the people who still are in need in the Philippines. So the Manny Pacquiao Foundation, all proceeds, 100% in this auction, will go to charity. So I want to thank you all for coming. Now we're going to do some one-on-ones, and I'll turn this over to Carl Moretti, who knows what he's doing. I don't. And I want to thank Jerry for being such a great host and a great partner. It's really been a wonderful, wonderful experience, and it's just starting. You guys are going to be enjoying yourself for the rest of the week, and I hope very much a lot of times to come in the future. Thank you very much.